Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Civil Canadians. I'm Scotty V, and I'm here with King Kansas. How are you?
Pretty good. How about you, Scotty?
I have a cold, but
surviving? You're gonna live?
Surviving.
You're not gonna die on me, are you?
No.
Because I can't do the show alone, Scotty. Okay?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna die.
Too much to have on the king's shoulders. I'm already ruling an empire on YouTube and whatnot. I need your help, okay?
Don't worry.
Thank you.
I will not die.
I appreciate that. The king does not want to turn 90 before he has to. Okay?
I'm only gonna die when I'm 1,000 years old.
Ooh, older than the king, eh? Someone's gonna be taking over his throne, huh?
Declare that. Okay,
Scotty.
Anyways, let's get back to the topic. So a lot of things dropped this week. A lot of comic book movie stuff dropped. So we're gonna get into it.
Excellent.
So the first one that we're gonna talk about is Warner Brothers are in talk with Ridley Scott to direct the Batman movie. Ever since Ben
Affleck
bailed on the project as the director. Warner Brothers has been looking for directors, and they have Ridley Scott as one of them.
It's a good choice.
What do you think? Before I give my opinion,
Scotty, I like it because Ben Affleck was supposed to be the director. He's the hottest director now with all his hits and whatnot, with Argo and whatever. So you need to find somebody on his level, if not greater. And he's made a lot of, Gladiator and whatnot.
Right.
I like the choice because he might bring that little rough edge that we need. And let Ben act. Let him be the Batman. Because it's kind of hard to do both. And I think that's what he kind of felt, the pressure that you got to direct and you got to be thing. And then, it'll rub people the wrong way. I can't even speak, for God's sake.
Well, Ridley Scott's track record hasn't been great the late and recent.
Yeah, but you know what? But this Scotty, I think, might give him that little jolt in the arm to kind of, resurrect his career. Hey, if he knocks it out of the park with the Batman, if not, if it bombs... There goes another one you can blame on him.
The only Ridley Scott movie I enjoyed was Gladiator.
Excellent.
Russell Crowe. That's the only one I enjoyed.
See, and there's that whole connection again. Russell Crowe played the Man of Steel's father, didn't he?
Yeah.
In the Man of Steel.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Oh, God.
No, not Mon-El.
Jarrell. There you go.
That's his name.
We remember eventually.
Yeah, I remember eventually.
You're sick, so you're forgiven. Me?
Yeah.
I'm just old.
I'm just really sick. Okay, so that's... with Warner Brothers and...
so you're happy with that? With him jumping aboard?
I don't know. I have to see. Yeah, I have to see his work with Batman before actually...
Okay.
Yes, he's the best director.
Before we get on board in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So the next one, which I did a reaction for, if you guys didn't check it out, go check it out.
That's right, it was a good one. I liked it. I watched it.
Marvel released a teaser for Avengers Infinity War. No, not what the movie's going to be about.
Just the actors, some of the actors.
Just the production of it. They started filming in January 23rd. Robert Downey Jr., Tom Holland, and Chris Pratt were the main ones talking.
Exactly.
And that for all you guys who want to know if Spider-Man was in it, that's your confirmation right there.
There you go, guys. He's in it.
Spider-Man is in it.
You can sleep now.
You can relax, calm down. I was reading these rumors and all that kind of stuff. People, Tom Holland is not going to be in Avengers Infinity War Part 1.
Yeah.
It might be Part 2, or he might not be a part of it at all. Guys, relax.
And all that, Scotty, we don't even know if he's in the first one or is he in the second one? Because I know they're filming both, right?
They're filming both back to back. So now I'm going to
a year filming roughly, right?
I'm going to assume that they're doing the Part 1 stuff first. And then when it goes to post-production...
Yeah, they'll kind of tweak, add the little extra scenes and whatnot, right?
And then they'll start the second part. But yeah, they showed a lot of concept art. Kevin Feige talked about...
It looks good, man. I'm really impressed.
If you saw my face when I saw the...
Scotty almost pooped his pants.
when they showed Rocket, Raccoon, and Thor...
Oh...
I was like...
That's great. You never thought you would see that.
Sold.
Right, Scotty? Like when we first got the Avengers together from all the different movies and the characters, and we were like, oh my God, now we're going to get all of them.
All of them, including the Guardians and Spider-Man.
And all that, Scotty. We haven't even seen all the villains that are going to be in here. I don't think it's just going to be Thanos. He's going to be the main guy, but there's going to be more guys.
Yeah, Kevin Feige said that Thanos is the main person of the film.
So, like I said, we don't know if Red Skull is going to be returning. Loki's going to be in there, guaranteed. We know that.
For sure.
So who knows who else,
So
right?
You know how like the heroes have their movie and they're like the main thing?
Exactly.
So instead of the heroes being the main focus, it's going to be Thanos.
That's right.
And I cannot wait to see Thanos. Because I was watching Guardians the other night.
He looks sick, man.
I was like, oh my God,
he looks
can't
good.
Wait.
Like, I'm really impressed, Scotty.
And the concept art where he was just sitting without his armor. He was like this. I was like, bro, Shit's gonna go down. So and the teaser, if you paid attention with Rocket and Thor doesn't have his hammer.
No, he has something on his back and maybe like a staff, I want to call it. You think it's Odin's staff?
No.
No?
It's gonna be what the Ultimate Thor had. It's a hammer.
Oh, okay, like the comic books.
One side's a hammer, the other side's an axe.
Yeah, so it's
gonna be like that.
A two-ended weapon.
Something's gonna happen in Thor Ragnarok. His hammer is gonna get broken and can't be fixed.
Or maybe lost, Scotty.
Or lost, maybe. You never know. We'll talk about Thor Ragnarok later on because it's part of our next part.
Next segment there.
So Infinity War is gonna be one of the biggest Marvel movies ever. Robert Downey Jr. Even Robert Downey Jr. in a way said that it's going to be like their biggest thing ever because if they've been building it since the first Avengers, Kevin Feige said.
I love that montage that they had. They went through all the different scenes they were showing, Scott. It got you excited. It's like, oh, good. They're going back to kind of like drag everything to where it's going to be, right?
Exactly. And that post-credit scene where Thanos grabbed the gauntlet, they showed that, but they had the Avengers theme playing.
Yes.
And then he grabbed the gauntlet, and then it cut to Infinity War.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps.
That's good because he's going to be grabbing that damn thing because he wants to put those stones in, those gems, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not on that glove if you notice carefully, right?
Yeah. So, It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, and I wonder who's going to die. Someone's going to die.
It's not going to be Iron Man, don't worry, because, without Iron Man, I think they're going to take it, or Cap. I don't think so. It's going to be someone older.
Well, they killed Quicksilver really fast.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's going to be Thor's father.
You think so?
If he doesn't die or something happens to him in Ragnarok,
well,
something's going to happen there. He's going to sacrifice himself.
He's a bum right now.
There you go. So you know what? They're going to find him, right? With Doctor Strange, apparently, whatever the hell's going to go on. So I'm thinking he's going to die, and then Thor's going to become king.
Yeah. And then when Thor becomes king, they're going to do what they did with the Ultimates. Thor's going to be king of Asgard.
Yep.
He's not going to be part of the Avengers anymore because he has to stay with Asgard.
Someone else will take his spot.
And then, probably someone, maybe, I'm jumping ahead a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe that they're going to have their kids.
Okay.
Like Captain America and Black Widow, they got together, they had a kid.
Okay.
Thor, I don't know who Thor was with. The Hulk's always the Hulk, Bruce Banner. Yeah, maybe their kids can take over.
So you think, Scotty, they're going to adopt a lot of the Ultimate storyline rather than the original, like what we all know, the story and whatnot?
Eventually. Yeah, after Infinity War.
I think you're right. I think if you've seen, like you were talking about, Thor's weapon there of choice.
Yeah, it's an axe now. Yeah.
I think you're right.
So let's just say Infinity War is a year and a half.
It's going to be fast. Don't worry. You're going to blink. It's going to be here. Don't worry.
So I'm expecting a trailer maybe October, November.
Yes.
Thanksgiving, during the American Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because our Thanksgiving is in October, so we don't get nothing for our Thanksgiving.
That's right. And we'll get another trailer, Black Panther movie? Because Black Panther's before it, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to get another teaser, I think, at the end, like, the teaser trailer or whatever at the end.
That's it for Infinity War.
For now, because there's guaranteed there's going to be a lot more later on, guys.
Now, the news everybody's talking about.
Okay. What's the news, Scotty? Tell us the news, buddy.
Thor Ragnarok.
That looks...
concept art.
Sick.
You see the concept art of Thor and Hulk battling each other. We're gonna have the picture somewhere, maybe above my head, maybe right in the middle, right there. There you go. It's gonna be right there. Of Thor and Hulk fighting each other, and if you look very, very, like you have to zoom the picture really, like a lot. If you look carefully, you can see the Grandmaster in the stands watching.
See, there you go, guys.
Jeff Goldblum. He's there. You have to really stretch.
You gotta stretch it out and kind of
even though it's gonna be a little bit blurry, but
he's there, guys.
He's there. He's watching.
Me, Scotty knows his stuff. He found them.
Yes, I found.
You can't hide it, Marvel. You can't hide it from Scotty.
No, you cannot.
Good eye, Scotty.
And another photo was Thor and Hela, and I think that was Loki. I can't remember.
Could have been. They were both looking.
They were looking up, and I'm like, okay, I see them looking up at Hela.
Yeah.
And it looked like they were on Earth.
Yes, an alley or something. Maybe as they were looking for maybe Odin.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah. Because Loki and his trickery.
Yes.
He's a trickster,
right,
man? Let me just say, he made I'm gonna assume that he made a deal with Hela to band Odin to Earth.
Yes.
To forget who he was. So now Thor and Loki
Yeah.
Because the deal probably went south with Hela.
Yeah, because Loki had the throne, right? At the end of number 2.
And so Loki needs Thor's help, and then Thor needs Doctor Strange's help.
There you go. So it's a 3-way. Let me help you, help him.
So Loki wanted help from Hela. Hela backstabbed Loki.
That's right.
Thor made a deal with Doctor Strange at the post-credit, promising Doctor Strange that he'll leave forever. Which there's no way in God's green earth that's going to happen because he has to come back for Infinity War.
Exactly.
And that's Thor. But there's a lot of speculation. Oh, and one more thing I forgot. Thor had his wing helmet on.
Yes, he did. Yeah, it wasn't his whatever. We haven't seen that since the first one, right?
Since the first one, when he went to the altar, I guess.
Yeah, when he was going for the coronation, when he was going to become the next king.
The next king.
But that never happened.
Yeah, we have never seen the helmet since.
So
I'm pretty excited to see that.
That's good news, man. Scotty, if the concept art kind of translates how Civil War, with that Captain America with that blast scene, with the shield getting hit by Iron Man or whatever, if it's gonna translate like that, with that Hulk versus Thor fight scene, we're gonna be in a hell of a ride. I'll tell you right now, it's gonna be amazing.
Let me tell you, Thor left Earth to go figure out what's going on with the Infinity Stones.
Yep.
So if you guys are wondering why there's like the Team Thor Part 1, I'm just going to say that was probably in between Civil War and Avengers Age of Ultron.
It's crazy, man.
So that probably has nothing to do with the main continuity.
I think it's just more like to kind of like,
to make some jokes.
Yeah, like poke fun. I was going to say at you a little bit. Hey, look at me. Look what we have. We have our own little team here.
So Thor, something big is going to happen in Thor Ragnarok that's going to cause Thor to change the way he thinks, how he runs, how he's going to run Asgard, because he's going to lose some way. He's going to lose his hammer, and he's going to get the battle axe.
And I think his perception on how to rule and how to react now is going to be a lot different than what he thought he should be doing, I guess. I think you're right, Scotty. I think you're right
because
on that.
now even his costume changed in the concept art.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
let's see. It might be the same.
When he's battling Hulk, he doesn't have his cape.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like something like glued to his back. I don't know if it's whatever's going on there.
So this is Thor Ragnarok storyline with Planet Hulk elements.
Hey, I'm fine with it as long as you do it right and you do it justice, Scotty. And that's all I have to say.
And I do think that Thanos is going to show up at the end of it.
Yeah, because you need a catalyst, like something to start it off.
Because I think Thor Ragnarok is going to be the place that has the soul gem. If not that movie, it's going to be in Black Panther. It has to be one of the two.
Because it's going to have to be a last major thing that's going to trigger this Infinity War, which I think, you know what? I think you're right. It's going to be the events of Black Panther at the end of it.
Because Kevin Feige stated that Thor is going to be a space-based film, like the Guardians. So it would make more sense if Thanos is in Thor instead of Black Panther.
Yeah, because he's not on Earth or just Asgard. He's somewhere else besides Asgard. So he's like it's a bigger span,
what Thanos is gonna do is before he shows up in Thor, he's gonna collect the orb from the Nova Corps. He's gonna collect the soul gem, which I think it's in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to Asgard to get the Tesseract. He's gonna go to the Collector to get the Ether.
Yes.
And then
the mind gem?
The mind gem.
On Vision, right?
On Vision. So then he comes to Earth to grab the mind gem.
That's where he's going to bump into Black Panther, perhaps, right near the end.
So what they're going to do is, after the whole thing of Thor Ragnarok, Thanos is going to collect everything. He's going to come to Earth.
He's going to be missing one.
He's going to be missing the mind gem.
Yeah.
And what they're going to do is, Iron Man and Vision are going to go see the threat. And then Thanos is going to kill Vision, take the stone out. And then that's when the secret Avengers...
Do you think, Scotty, that maybe that'll happen Spider-Man?
No, Spider-Man...
With Iron Man being in it, and then maybe they'll take something from Vision, and then that'll be like, oh my god, what's going to happen next?
No.
You don't think so?
Spider-Man's going to have
nothing to do with it. You think they're going to just leave it alone, even though Iron Man's in it, and he's going to
Spider-Man's
going to hey, we got bigger things to...
Spider-Man's going to be his own thing. He's not going to really do much unless Tony Stark's saying, hey, we have a big threat, I need your help. He's a kid. He can't really do much.
Yeah, a big kid with big responsibility and powers, right? You can use somebody like that, and it's easier to manipulate a kid than it is an adult to get to do, to brainwash him in a sense.
So Spider-Man Homecoming is basically going to just be...
its own little, standalone thing. A little bit.
Even though Iron Man's going to show up, but it's going to be a Spider-Man movie. It's not going to tie in. The only thing that's going to tie in with Spider-Man Homecoming is Civil War, because that's where he showed up.
Okay.
Because in the trailers, he was watching himself.
Yeah, because there's one part that they were walking in that building or something. He goes, "Oh, forget about these little small fry guys like the Vulture or whatever the hell." And he was like saying, "We got bigger fish to fry or something." Yeah. So that's why I'm wondering if they're hinting at, hey, Infinity War a little bit there. Like, hey, there's a bigger threat above us. You got to maybe start to worry about if you're going to be this hero guy that you're supposed to be.
And Coulson has to show up. He has to come back.
Yeah, man. I don't know. They had to do something, man. It's like, you need him back in the movies.
Everybody think the only person that knows he's alive is his team in S.H.I.E.L.D. and Nick Fury.
So you think maybe they'll use him to get both sides of the Avengers?
Maybe.
To join together. Maybe you got to come back.
Maybe he's going to contact Captain America saying, hey, we kind of need your help.
Exactly. So then they'll get both teams ready to battle
That could be a post-credit thing in Thor. Because, they do two things, right? They do one mid-credit and one post.
Exactly.
So the mid can be Thanos collecting the gems. And then the post can be Phil Coulson calling Steve Rogers, hey, we need your help.
And so, aren't you supposed to be dead? And next thing you know, bang.
That's it.
He'll be shocked, and that's how it ends.
That's it. And then, the credits, Thor.
That'll be cool, because I miss Coulson, man. He was like the glue that kind of held the universe. He was like the comedy relief, but not. And he was like the thread that...
He was the one that...
Throughout the whole episode.
He was the one that gave the Avengers the push.
Yes.
To come together. So we got a little bit carried away there.
Yeah.
But
it's okay, man. Yeah, because if you guys watch even S.H.I.E.L.D. this week, they kind of did that. They kind of had that whole map with Coulson and every single thing there. So I think maybe that could be it, Scotty.
Yeah. So they also released Black Panther. We can't really talk much. All that I can.
They're filming now.
They're filming now. All I can say from the concept art, it looks really futuristic.
You know what? And I think that's a good idea, Scotty, because we've seen how he looked in Civil War. So you know what? I like the idea.
Chadwick Boseman, phenomenal
job. Again,
job.
Because they're adding now more technology.
Yep.
Right. So technology, futuristic city.
Yeah. Kevin Feige's like the universe.
Love it.
The universe that they built is more technically built than mystical, like with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense. So there's really not much we can talk about Black Panther.
We don't know too much.
We don't know too much.
Exactly.
So let's move on to the next one.
Okay, Scotty, what's the next topic, buddy?
I almost had a heart attack when I heard this. Mel Gibson in early talks to direct Suicide Squad 2.
Scotty, I love it. A crazy man to direct crazy bunch of characters. Cannot go wrong with that.
Why not? The last Mel Gibson movie I watched that he directed was Passion of the Christ.
I watched that. Damn good movie.
It was a good movie, but it was a little bit too...
long?
Not long.
Gory?
I couldn't handle that.
I guess to have more of an effect, Scotty, for people nowadays, because people are just,
Yeah, they know the story of Jesus, yeah.
So they got to, add a little spin to it, but he did a hell of a job.
No, he did good.
What was the other one, Scotty, he did? Apocalypto? That Aztec one? I only seen a little bit of that, but apparently people like that too, so I don't know.
Yeah, and he did the latest one with Andrew Garfield.
Oh, the war one. Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah.
Hacksaw Ridge. So, you know what? So I'm perfectly cool with it. You perfectly cool with it or what? What do you think?
He's a psycho.
He's done a lot of crazy things, guys, and, kind of repented so many times, and you know what? I don't know what the hell, man.
He's a psycho, so it works out good.
I love the psycho. He's good. Mel, don't worry. I still got your back. Okay?
Yeah.
Scotty might not. I have.
Excuse me.
Even though I don't, I don't agree with a lot of stuff that came out of your mouth when you were a little bit tipsy.
Yeah.
And
we're going to
forgive and forget.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about one more thing, and it's going to be really quick.
Yes.
Lego Batman came on top of the box office, which I almost had a heart attack because I thought John Wick would be number 2. But because it was Valentine's weekend...
Yeah, some other movie squeezed in between, Scotty, and ruined John Wick's, number 1 spot, I guess.
We don't want to give 50 Shades Darker any spotlight, so we're not going to talk about that. All we're going to
Valentine's Day is why it's number 2. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't Valentine's Day, it ain't going to be that high.
Yeah, okay, so that's it. Lego Batman came on top. So now we're going to do our final part. The King is going to give his vault picks, so give it away.
So, Scotty, my movie vault pick this week, so you guys can watch over the weekend. It's a good old little movie that you guys probably seen way back in 2003. Scotty, were you even born?
Yeah, I was born.
You were born?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to give it. You were around, right?
No, I almost had a brain fart.
Do you remember?
No, I
Antonio
don't.
Banderas.
I do, yes.
Mr. Zorro himself?
Zorro, yeah.
Okay, Salma Hayek, that's the girl.
Okay.
She's in it. That's another actress. I couldn't remember earlier, guys. For the love of God in me. What is the other actress in there? She's in there. And you know who else is in there? a little actor called Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
So Mr. Cuckoo Depp, you don't like him in the Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever, he's in it. This movie, amazing. It kind of like, it's a kind of like the last one I want to say in a trilogy with Antonio Banderas, El Mariachi, and whatnot. And is it Desperado, I think, the second one?
Yeah.
You know the story, guys. This one is amazing. Johnny Depp plays a crooked cop that, you know, I guess he's working for this mob guy who's selling drugs and whatnot. So he's going after Antonio Banderas, who wants to stop him. A lot of twists and turns, Scotty. Guys, watch it. It's from back in the day, 2003. King was like, I don't know, 100 back then. Now he's like 200. So just check it out. Let me know what you think about it. That's my movie vault pick, Scotty, for this week, okay?
All right.
So I hope you guys enjoy good old King's pick. And you know the King. His picks are golden. Yes. Okay, Scotty, take it away.
All right, so if you guys liked our latest episode of the Civil Canadians, hit a like, share, subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss out on anything we do.
That's right.
We just got our Instagram page, so if you want to go follow that, the link will be in the description.
Yes.
So don't forget to follow us and keep on contact with us there if you guys want.
Yeah, and just check on our Facebook page, guys, for Nerve Point.
Nerve Point, yeah.
Episodes drop every Tuesday from myself, the King. Scotty will, you know, once in a while, he'll decide to do an episode.
Eventually.
When he has something of value to speak. Because, you know, the King has a lot on his mind. You know, Scotty knows me better than anybody.
Yeah.
I got a lot to say.
Yeah.
Right?
So, yeah, until next week.
Guys, check us on our Facebook and behave yourself, man.
Yeah, be
because
good.
we'll come after you.
He will come after you.
Yes, I will.
I won't.
I will definitely.
All right,
Take care, guys.
Be good.
Bye. The King will come for you. You better watch Nerve Point. You better watch Northern Wrestling. You think Hulk Hogan was the Hulkster? No. The Kingster is here.